that will be the difference between a Democratic majority in the United States Senate and a Republican majority in the United States Senate. Between the United States Senate that will stand up and say to the President, hold on, Mr. President, we have to consider our children's future before we consider more spending and more debt today. The difference between the United States Senate that will continue to give carte blanche to the President of the United States and the United States Senate that will be there to fight for the people of Connecticut and the United States. So, it's now in your hands. It's in your hands. She's going to do everything she needs to do. It's up to you. And I'm here tonight, traveling on a Friday night from New Jersey to Connecticut. Not because, not because I don't like my family, I'm here tonight because the stakes are that big for me and for you. And I want you to know that that's how we won a year ago. Because of people like you who stood up and fought every last day of the campaign for the candidate they believed in, who wore, like those buttons you're wearing, their pride and their support right there for everybody to see, and spoke out loudly on my behalf. That's why I'm the governor of New Jersey. And so now, if you like what we're doing in New Jersey, if you like the things you've seen, if you like some of those YouTubes, if you like that, want the kind of leadership that's going to stand up in the United States Senate and stand for those same principles, then I'm here tonight to tell you that I endorse Linda McMahon for the United States Senate. If I were in Connecticut, I'd vote for her. I'm from Jersey, so I'm trying to still figure out a way, maybe. Because we got a history in New Jersey like that, but I won't get into trouble. But I need all of you to work as hard as you can over the next 17 days, with every spare minute you have from your family or your job or your friends, to make that happen for her. I'm thrilled to be here, and I am equally thrilled to introduce to you the next United States Senator from Connecticut.
Governor Christie, thank you so much for coming tonight on a rainy Friday night. What a way to end your week. So I know it's not going to be your week, but I know what kind of schedule you've been keeping, because he's really been traveling around the country helping other candidates like myself. He was here last night for Tom Foley in the gubernatorial race. Unselfishly giving of his time to help more Republicans get elected all around the country, because we know we need to make a difference in our states. We know we need to make a difference in Washington. And he did exactly what he said he was going to do when he was elected. He is cutting his budget. He is getting the economy in line in New Jersey. He hasn't even been there that long yet. That we need to follow, because it's so important right now that we get control of our economy, that we get control of our state governments, as we get control of our national government, to put us back on track. Because as Governor Christie said, this is the United States of America, the greatest country on this earth, and will remain a great economic power, will remain that #1 nation if we just get our ship righted a little bit. And that's what it's going to take. But it's going to take stand up. It's going to take stand-up people who will say, you know what, let's think about this. Have you been in business before? Do you understand the taxes that you're about to impose? Do you understand the consequences of the regulations that you're about to impose? Do you understand how this is going to tie the hands of our families and our businesses? And I might add, if I'm elected, I will be the first female to be elected. funds, money that I've earned in this campaign, because I can, and it's a decision that I made so that I wouldn't owe any favors to anyone in Washington. Good. So, Mr. Blumenthal likes to turn that into, well, he says, we're going to have an election, not an auction. Well, I'm saying to him, we're going to have an election, not a coronation. Dick Blumenthal is a lifelong politician. I'm an outsider. I'm a business person. I'm a mother, a grandmother, and a wife, and I've juggled a career while raising a family. And for those of you women in the audience who've done that, it ain't easy. It's really difficult, and I'm really happy to have been able to do that, successfully. Dick Blumenthal wants to grow government. I want to grow the economy. I want to keep taxes low. Government indicates that we need to, well, our current government administration says that we need to raise our taxes so that we can cover our spending. Well, I think we should reduce our spending and not raise our taxes. And so let me just continue to encourage you. I was so fired up when Governor Christie finished, I was ready to run out the door and start making phone calls. But we will need continuing, I will implore you, just as he did. This is going to be a really close race. Every vote is going to count. We really need you out there. I want you to leave here tonight and tell 10 of your friends to vote for me. And tell them to tell 10 of their friends, and 10 of their friends. And let's just keep building this ground game and this groundswell. Because we can do this. We absolutely must do this. We cannot afford to send another tax and spend liberal to Washington. Our state can't afford it. Our country can't afford it. And I thank all of you for coming out tonight on a rainy Friday night as well to meet Governor Christie and to hear what he and I had to say and to be supportive of my campaign. This really, it's very humbling for me whenever I come before a group like this and I experience this kind of support and I see smiles on your faces and I see some familiar faces and new faces. It's just incredible for me. So let's just bring it home now in November. Let's bring it home. Let's finish this thing off that we've started. I've been in this now a little over a year. So very much for your kind attention, for your support. I look forward to seeing you again soon. And let's just get out that vote and let's make a difference. Thank you.
One of these yet?
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, that's really nice. Thank you.
This is my granddaughter. Say hi.